Ready? Hi everybody, welcome to ABC Gluten Free. Thank you for joining us today. We have a very, very special guest which we're going to introduce to you in a minute because we have a lot of work for him to do today, and he calmed us down by singing a little opera first before we got started. So we're really thrilled to have Jake from Enjoy Life here.
Thank you.
So glad you came today.
I'm excited. This is going to be great.
We have Jake from Enjoy Life. He came all the way down from
New York City.
New York. He's not a New Yorker, but he came all the way from New York to hang out with us today. And you guys know my helper Sophia and Jeremiah will be in the back. Gluten-free Grandma's waiting to eat, and Jake's going to tell us all about Enjoy Life and some of their amazing products that they have throughout our little process, because this is all about chocolate today.
Oh yeah.
We're going chocolate. It's Valentine's Day. You know, I was restricted from chocolate eating for so long, and now I'm going to make up for it today, Jake. And Jake brought me a bunch of little goodies down, and Carolyn sent me a nice box. So we're going to pretty much use basically the chocolates.
Bacon chocolates,
and
yes.
then the other ones we can just, you know, open them and eat them. There's no restrictions on that today, right?
Oh, we got some good cookies.
And then Jake's going to talk all about the company and how they started to develop what they're doing now, which turned into a huge business, which we love. We're very thankful that Enjoy Life is around so we can eat chocolate.
Thank you, Dana.
And we're glad you came after like a year of us going back and forth. The day.
Finally here. We're making it work.
He's finally here, and you want to say hi to anybody?
Everybody Enjoy Life.
Yeah,
I hope I represent us all very well.
He looks so nice in his apron, right?
Oh, I don't know.
There
we go. The logo, yeah, it's fine. It'll work.
We want his mom to watch because he's going to be helping us cook, and we know that she might be very proud, right? All right, so the first thing we're going to get started today, not yet, patience. The first thing we're going to be making today is a chocolate roulade. Obviously, we're going to be using Enjoy Life chocolate chips all the way through, all the way with everything, and Jeremiah's going to get us started with that tray of ingredients. You want to bring that over? Chocolate. Sophia is constantly putting her hand in the little chocolate chip glass jar that we have.
I mean, I do that too,
It's
so I'm not going to blame
you.
Unless your mom doesn't like that, in which case, don't do this.
She's constantly got it going in there. All right, so for the roulade, Jake, we're going to make a basic plain cake.
Okay.
We're going to just add the Enjoy Life chocolate chips to the chocolate component of it. And obviously that cake is a roulade, which means it's a rolled cake. We're going to roll it with some cream inside. Now today we're doing, it's obviously gluten-free. We're not doing dairy-free, which Carolyn said was okay. But we are doing nut-free, which was
always important.
Which is very important. We're not a nut-free household, but we are a gluten-free household. So we always keep that as an important factor. All right, so you're going to get started on actually this. You're going to do a cup and a half of our gluten-free bread, our gluten-free flour. Sophia, let Jake do some work, all right?
Let's see there.
There you go. Use your muscles, Jake. He was doing push-ups,
Oh.
getting ready.
Oh, come on.
So
Don't blow my spot.
You're ready to do the flour, right?
Yes,
you
I'm very
do
ready.
Push-ups for the flour.
Oh, very much so.
All right, we're gonna do. Sophia's gonna do 1 teaspoon of baking powder. All right, so if you're watching today, go get your notebook and your pen and BYON, right, Sophia?
Bring your own napkin.
Bring your own napkin because you're gonna be drooling over our chocolate roulade. We have a couple surprises for you, and we definitely have some surprises for Jake. We're not telling him yet, though. All right, so what would you do? A cup?
Cup and a half.
Cup and a half of our gluten-free flour. You guys can use whatever kind you like. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Jeremiah can take this away for now. Actually, I'll take
Oh, you're right there. All right. Right on, Sophia.
All right, Sophia's got the baking powder. You put it in already? Good girl. All right, let's put it back on the tray here. We're going to do about 1/4 of a cup of sugar. If you like sugar, you can put more in, but I don't. I always cut the sugar down.
Well, you have kids, so I understand the impulse.
And I have kids that go bonkers when they have sugar. So there's my, how about that, Jake?
I still go bonkers when I have sugar.
1/4 of a cup, you go bonkers?
Oh yeah, super
Do you
bonkers.
really? But not when you eat chocolate chips.
No, never.
Right?
He gets tired when he eats sugar.
All right, how about we let Jake stir, Sophia? Can we let Jake stir?
May I?
He's going to stir that.
All
That's
right.
just the flour, baking powder, and we have the sugar in there. Jeremiah, you're going to get us some butter, please. We need about 1/4 cup of melted butter. We're using our Irish butter. If you can't have dairy, you substitute with
Like rice
everything
milk,
they
something
like.
like that?
Well, we're going to use milk too.
Okay.
But you need some kind of butter or oil substance, maybe, one of the other companies that makes a non-butter product. How about that?
Sure.
We won't say anything else. All right, now what we've done is we've taken our Enjoy Life, the dark chocolate chips. These are really good. You just pop them in your mouth, by the way. There's a really nice recipe for dark chocolate cookies on the back, which you can use. But we took the chips and we ground them up in our coffee grinder.
Awesome.
And we made a little powder. We're going to actually add about 2 tablespoons of that. You want to do that, Jake?
Yes, please.
2 tablespoons of that to our actual
This is the
roulade.
tablespoon?
Yes, that is.
All right.
He's learning as he's going.
My mom would be so proud.
Your mom's going to love this. Now you're going to have to go home and make it for her.
Oh, yes, I will.
Jeremiah, you're gonna grease that for me with
You
a
said
little
2?
bit of butter.
How much is
2
it?
tablespoons of cocoa. Yep, I'm calling it the cocoa powder because it's the dark chocolate cocoa that's delicious.
Super delicious.
Sophia, yeah, you need a little we need a little container for that so you can melt it.
I don't have this.
That's right.
Jeremiah, you're gonna go melt this in the microwave real quick. A little bit more. All right, we're using the Irish butter. If you guys don't do butter, you can substitute. But there's no other. We're not going to use any eggs.
Cool.
And we're not going to use any nuts. And we're going to actually use our applesauce. And we have flax milk with a little bit of lemon juice.
All right.
So the flax milk with a little bit of lemon juice, we kind of let it sit there for a little bit to kind of make almost like a buttermilk type of a thing, but without the butter and without the milk. So you're going to put 2 tablespoons of applesauce in there. That's not big enough, but you can use it. So do 3 or 4 of those, okay? When we were talking to Jake and he was talking about baking, and we love to bake and we also love to just make it up as we go along. So a lot of the times on the show we do that, but when Jake was coming we had to actually prepare and make sure the recipes made sense because we don't want Carolyn and Joel and Jack and
Well, just to lend a little bit of like reasoning to this. So Enjoy Life is a product, and we are allergy friendly. So we are gluten free, dairy free, soy, nut, egg free, tree nut free, and then shellfish and seafood free. I hope there's no shellfish or seafood in their cookies or anything.
Yeah, but you know, I've read some labels and you'd be shocked.
Marshmallows. Some of those colored marshmallows have tilapia base, which
Crazy,
is, yeah,
right?
yes.
I mean, like, what is that doing in there?
I don't know. I don't know.
All right, leave this here for now. All right, you're gonna stir, Jake. Can you stir?
Yep.
Jeremiah, you're gonna get that melted butter out for us. Now, when we're doing our roulade, we're making a small version. So this is about a 8 by 13 inch pan. We're gonna grease the pan. You wanna make sure you've got butter everywhere. Or oil. You can use olive oil, avocado oil, tiger nut oil, whatever you like. You're gonna just leave that for now, Sophia, okay? We're gonna put that in there when Jake is ready, and we're gonna switch him over to a spoon. He's gonna need a spoon.
Okay. Why do I need a spoon, Dana?
Well, it's gonna start to get a little clumpy, and it might get stuck in that whisk, so
It
we'll
does.
switch over to a spoon. If you wanna dig it out, you wanna dig that out?
Oh yeah.
Or you want to do your best.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
doing good, right, guys? Everybody at Enjoy Life, you're going to make him like a chocolate roulade when he gets back.
Oh, no.
Back to base. Or maybe we'll see it at the next expo. We'll see Jake baking in the back there.
Yeah. Oh.
We'll have to work on that, Jake. All right, so Jake came down nice and early today, and he's going to tell you a lot about the company. And I actually wanted you to share a little bit about how you got started and what you've learned so far about working with allergy-friendly people and folks and companies and stuff like that while you're mixing. Go ahead.
Okay, so the company was started as a part of so it started by Scott Mandel, and he was at Northwestern Business School, and one of his final projects was a business model that turned into what is now Enjoy Life. He had a relative who had multiple food allergies, and it started out with him baking for him, and then it moved on to him hand delivering packages to people in the community, and then that moved on to small business, larger business, and now we are in retailers across the country making people happy.
Yeah. And if you haven't tried any of their products yet, they're at Whole Foods, ShopRite, Wegmans, Food Town, Stop and Shop. I mean, they're pretty much everywhere.
We are literally everywhere.
And if you've ever read the back of a package, I'm just going to read this one for you, Mega Chunks. Listen to this, okay? You might need a pen and paper because they're very complicated. Or a dictionary. Evaporated cane juice, natural chocolate liqueur, non-alcoholic, and non-dairy cocoa butter. Okay, so how many ingredients was that?
Trace.
Is that hard to handle? I mean, you know, you go to a lot of places and you look at it and you go, what is this? I don't even know what this is.
Right.
Okay,
So should I put
so
this
she's
on
going
now.
to give you more milk.
Right on.
That's the flax milk with a little bit of lemon juice. What we did was we filled our little jar here with flax milk. We did about a teaspoon of lemon juice, and we let that sit. It kind of just makes it a little bit of a better milk option for Jake's gonna need more.
How am I
Sophia,
looking?
go ahead.
A little more?
Yep, more. Sophia, you can pour for him.
Cool.
There you go. Okay, give him a chance now to incorporate that. Now, I tell you this all the time, and we know it's just fun to stir and do all this stuff because we're having a good time.
Of
But
course.
if you put this in a mixer, you'll be done in about 2 seconds. So,
Really?
yeah, you'll be done and you don't have to do all that stirring. Give him a little bit more. We want to loosen that batter up a little bit.
But I feel so much more like Bobby Flay right now.
Yeah,
so it's
yeah,
enjoyable.
and you look a little bit like him too. In a little Irish green shirt with the little Irish.
Hey, it's fantastic. All right, so are we about ready to?
We're almost ready. You're gonna mix that up a little bit more. Sophie, you want to take over for him or?
Yeah, here you give that.
All right,
give
give
that
us some muscle, baby girl. All right, now for my rubber spatula, please. Jake can hold the bowl, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Rubber spatula. Sophia's got big muscles.
Oh my gosh,
She's
she
really
does.
serious about her mixing. All right, Sophia, I'm gonna give you the last bit of milk. You ready? Go. All right, now inside our roulade, we're gonna make a really nice chocolate cream with mascarpone, regatta cheese, and of course our Enjoy Life chocolate chips. So don't go anywhere because we gotta make that filling, but we need to get the roulade in the oven. You're doing a great job,
It
honey.
looks
Yes.
really good.
We're gonna get that in the oven at 375 for about 10 to 12 minutes, and that's gonna cook really fast, Jake, and then we have to kind of work fast with it.
Okay.
You're doing good, yep. We're done with that. Now we're gonna actually,
Oh, it's
did you
all right.
get
You're doing
tired?
No, my hands hurt.
How are your
Your hands
muscles
hurt?
feeling right now? Pretty
Yeah,
good?
right?
All right.
All right, Sophia, how about you guys put that right into the pan, spread it nice and even. I'm sure Jake will help
All
you
right, ready?
with that. All right, so we substituted applesauce for eggs. We substituted
Mom.
our flax milk. You can use rice milk or any other milk that you like. You got it, honey?
Nice.
All right, let's get that little bit out. Oh, we got the rest out, Jake.
Okay.
And then we're gonna smooth that over.
Ooh, yeah.
Nice.
Now what you're gonna do is you're just gonna take your time and smooth it out towards the edges. It's not a big deal. Don't make it a project. It takes a couple minutes, but you guys can go ahead and do that. You wanna do that? And for the filling, we're gonna actually put that to the side for now because we're gonna get started on our chocolate ravioli.
Oh, yes.
Have you ever had chocolate ravioli?
I have not. It will literally be the best chocolate ravioli I have ever had.
Because he's never had it.
That's
But this is my grandmother's recipe, and we changed it a little bit because she had a very bitter chocolate inside with an orange zest and a lemon zest. It's very, very good, but you have to acquire that taste. Would you agree with me, gluten-free grandma? You have to acquire that taste because the filling is made out of something unique. Other than Enjoy Life chocolate chips, which we're going to go through. All right, Jeremiah, you're actually going to take this away for me. We're going to need this and this. And we're going to need this and this, so we'll keep this here. We've got a little secret hiding space over here that we're doing. Jeremiah can take that, and I'll take the agave.
Thanks, Jeremiah.
All right, you're doing good, Sophia. Very well, honey. Okay. Now, once you put the cake in the oven, you're going to see it pull from the side, so you know it's ready. That's the 10 to 12 minutes at 375, and Jeremiah's going to put that in for us. Good girl. I think you're done. You want to make sure you kind of give it a little tap to kind of straighten everything out. And if you see any large bumps, you want to get rid of those because you want it to bake evenly. Because when you roll it, you want it to be nice and even all over. Jeremiah, you're going to put that in the oven. That's going at 375.
How many minutes? I'm not telling you.
Shh, it's a surprise. All right, good.
All right, so we got our next thing going. We're gonna get started on our chocolate ravioli now. This is really fun. We're gonna turn the fryer on and get it hot. So we're gonna put that on. No, you're not opening the cookies right now. Jake, do you see her being tortured by these cookies here?
I mean, that's good, I guess.
She's being tortured by the chocolate chip cookies that we have on our display. You can't ruin our display yet. When we're done, you can have the cookies.
Oh, we'll
Yes.
do those for sure.
I promised Jake and you that you can bust that open. All right?
And then we'll just be off the wall. We'll just
And
all
then
get
they'll be
sugar.
bonkers,
Yes.
and Jake's gonna drive home going like this.
Oh no.
All right, Jeremiah, you're gonna get the stuff for our raviolis right over there, honey. All right, so for the chocolate raviolis, we're making homemade dough.
Oh, nice.
So this dough actually you can use for almost anything, any kind of pasta that you want to make. But we're gonna stuff it with Enjoy Life chocolate chips, which is gonna be the bomb. Jeremiah, I'll have the plate and the bowl over there.
So this is going to be a Valentine's Day dessert.
This is a Valentine's Day dessert, where you can actually turn it into a dinner if you change the ingredients on the inside.
Or it could be dinner for people who like chocolate
It could
a
be
lot.
dinner. I mean, if it's Valentine's Day, I say chocolate at every course.
Okay, yeah, right.
In my mind, it should be chocolate appetizer, chocolate for dinner, chocolate for dessert.
Yeah.
So chocolate raviolis is going to actually hit all of those heads.
And then Lent starts a few days later, and then we're oh, too much chocolate. Let's stop it.
And then you have to stop.
Yeah, right.
Okay, hold on 1 minute. All right, so we're gonna need our gluten-free baking mix. And Jake, you're gonna do that again. Another 1.5 cups in here.
Cool.
Then I got the egg.
I have our fryer on 375. I'm gonna leave it over here because we have a lot of things going on today, and we want to make sure we don't crowd Jake out of the camera because we couldn't wait for him to get here. We don't want to take him out. So we're gonna just leave everything to the side, and I'm gonna fry over here. So although you won't be able to see the raviolis being fried, it's okay. What are you trying to tell me? Okay, good. So we have everything, we're gonna be dipping it in the fryer, and we actually have things ready to go. You know, ready to go with this because we don't have enough time.
Right. Time restrictions.
All right, so we're gonna put this
Did I
over
get to
here.
crack the egg?
Sophia, not right now, okay, honey? All right, for our actual ravioli dough, we're just using the egg yolk. So we're gonna separate that egg. Have you ever separated an egg before? He's
What do you
never
mean?
separated an egg.
What's separating an egg? Oh, the yolk from the,
white.
okay.
Yes?
I've never
Yeah.
done that now. I just do the egg white mix.
All right, so do you wanna do it?
Sure.
Sophia, allow him to do it, and you're gonna do baking powder.
So cracking the egg right now?
Crack the egg and put the white in one spot and the yolk in the other.
Okay. There's
So
the
you're gonna
egg.
dig it out. You
With
can
a
dig it
spoon?
out with the shell.
Oh, with the
Use
shell. Oh,
yeah,
that is
you can use the shell.
clever.
I'm sure you can do it. All right, so we're gonna do 1 teaspoon of baking powder while Jake's getting the yolk.
I think that's it.
All
Wait,
right,
now,
so-
do we want to use the yolk or
Yeah,
the
we're
egg?
using
Oh,
the yolk.
Okay, whoops.
That's okay. And the white actually we do use for something else, but we're
Okay.
not gonna do that right now. We're gonna show it to you.
Mom, this
All right, so we have, you want this?
Yeah, I have an apron. I
Here.
forgot.
You have this too.
Oh, and that, yes.
All right, so we have 1.5 cups of our gluten-free flour. We have 1 egg yolk, 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Sophia, you're gonna actually stir that up again. Jeremiah, would you get me another whisk, please? Here, you can use the fork for now. And this is our dough. We're almost done with the dough. We need a little bit of butter, about 2 tablespoons of butter, and you can use.
Yeah,
something
what's a
else.
good substitute for butter that's dairy-free? What would you suggest?
Can I say it?
Yeah, sure.
Like Earth Balance. Something
They
like
have
that.
something, okay.
Yeah, they have a non-butter.
Yeah, we don't use butter. We have to make butter, so I think we're
Yeah.
probably pretty good.
Yeah, okay. I just don't want to.
Right, yeah, I gotcha.
All right, Sophie, you're gonna break
That's
up
a
that.
lot of
See that
butter.
butter? That's about
Wow.
a tablespoon and a half.
You
So we're
never
gonna do that.
I'm gonna use my hands now.
No hands. I'll give you the pastry blender. How about that? You can break up the butter and get it ready in flour into like little granules. Have you ever done that before?
No?
Maybe Jake wants to do it. Want to let Jake do it? Here
Thank
go.
you, Sophia.
I'll take the egg white away because you don't need that. Thank you, Jake.
Yes, indeed.
You all ready, Sophia? Okay. You want to work? I know, right? We're gonna do this. All right. So for the dough, for the actual dough for the raviolis, this is our ice cold Cinzani. This is a white wine. You can use a vermouth. You can use a vodka. You can use whatever gluten-free wine that you want to use.
Thank you.
Sophia, you're almost done. How about you take that and you use the fork?
Fork, I can use my hands.
No hands today, okay? Not when we have guests here. Can't use your hands.
I'm not judging, but I'm gonna follow your mom on this one.
So when I first met Jake at the expo, he's like the rock star at Enjoy Life. And I begged him to come on the show, right?
Yeah,
I
and
begged
we-
him to come on the
schedules just never really synced, and
And I said to Joel, please, pretty, please. And he said yes. And I said, yes, it's a go. He's coming down. So then you finally got here.
yes.
And I want you to maybe just tell people, like, when you're at the expos, what is most impactful for you?
Oh, definitely meeting the people who do have food allergies. That's literally my favorite part of the job, just meeting the consumer. When I started with Enjoy Life, I didn't know a lot about gluten-free or allergy-friendly. I didn't know the extent that it
Right.
affected people. So one of the fun facts is there are 25 million consumers of some kind of gluten-free, whether it's gluten intolerance, based on gluten intolerance or celiac. There are another 75 million people who have some kind of other dietary restriction. Enjoy Life is one of the only companies that caters to the top 8 allergens. 90% of food allergies we are free from.
That's amazing.
So yeah, it's so meeting the
and
people.
it's hard work.
It is
It's
definitely
hard work to make a product like that and keep it clean. It's hard work.
We have a lot of procedures that we go through and to make sure it's
those little checks and balances that have to go. And now, where is the company located?
Out in Chicago, Illinois.
Okay, so Chicago, Illinois. Anybody out there, you can,
Well, Schiller Park, Illinois, but Chicago.
Okay. A shout out to Enjoy Life if you're driving by.
Yeah, right.
And then you may have seen Jake at all of the expos. You take care of.
Yeah.
You want to just tell everybody that you're where you go.
Oh yeah, so I'm the Northeast territory manager, so Boston to DC and pretty much everything in between.
Oh, fun.
But sometimes I've been out to Vegas, I've been up to Toronto, down to Florida. I'm going down to Atlanta in May, so
fun.
I get to do some traveling, which is fun. I'm a traveling man.
Yeah.
It's good times.
When you're single, you can just pick up and go.
It does. It is kind of fun. Living in New York.
You have kids, you don't want to go anywhere.
Yes.
Jeremiah, grab the milk out of the fridge, please. The hemp milk. Flax milk, I'm sorry. It's right there. Jeremiah, sorry, it's right there. All right, so we have our dough. We're getting it ready. Sophia's going to stop for 1 minute because we want to add our red food coloring. Now, I'm not a big fan of food coloring, but it is Valentine's Day and it is a special treat, so we're going with that. Jeremiah, grab the red food coloring. We have a little bit of our flax milk, about half a cup of flax milk, but we're going to add that a little bit at a time. Let me get that ice cube out of there. And you want to let Jake stir a little bit? Hold on,
Yes.
we're going to do the red food coloring, Sophia, hold on. Let Jake stir a little
Don't sound
bit.
so angry, Sophia.
She always wants to do all the work.
Oh, of course. Well, that's not
All right,
bad.
so
I need a spoon to stir this.
So let's actually just stir that around. Excuse my finger. How about that? All right, now we're going to pour some of that in, and Jake's going to turn that around. What we're going to do is we're going to turn our dough red. So we have red hearts for Valentine's Day, filled with Enjoy Life chocolate chips, fried in the deep fryer, and added with a little something special on the side, right? No, let Jake go with that. We're going to have to add a little bit of flour. We're going to tighten that up.
Wow.
All right, so after you see how much liquid you've needed for your actual ravioli dough, we're going to add a little bit of flour because it's loosening up a little bit.
Make it stay still.
So we did a cup and a half before, right, Jake? So we added a little bit more, about half a cup now.
Flour in my hands.
How are we doing?
Oh, we're looking pretty good.
Looking good. All right, now is the time where we're going to have to do our hands. Now this is where Sophia gets very excited. but
Okay.
Let me see.
Hand.
All right, let me handle it first, all right? And then you can roll it out.
Handle.
All right, so we're just going to make our dough. Now, once again, if you put this in the food processor,
Easy peasy.
yeah, easy peasy, you're done in like 5 minutes. But that's no fun at home when you're doing stuff with your kids and you're cooking.
Yeah.
You wanna just get your hands in there. All right, Sophia, don't worry about that, honey. Don't worry about it.
It went on my shoe.
Throw it away. We got dough flying everywhere. At least it's not going on Jake. We're good.
Hey, I wouldn't mind, you know?
We had Miss New Jersey here, and she's got a gorgeous dress on. We got flour all over her. I was like, oh no. All right.
I wouldn't wear a gorgeous dress to a cooking class.
No, definitely no.
I'm only kind of a guy, so, you know.
No dress.
Yeah, right.
Only if he's on the stage doing his theater.
Apparently.
All right, Sophia, you can go ahead and do that. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start to roll out the dough. Jeremiah, grab the dough out of the refrigerator. We have one in the fridge getting ready so that we can have Jake rock and roll at the same time that Sophia's gonna be doing her thing. All right? Jeremiah, we need that plastic wrap so we can actually roll it out. All right, Jake, here's a little piece of dough. Now, this dough makes about almost 2 dozen ravioli.
That.
So, yeah,
Oh,
that
wow.
amount makes about 2 dozen ravioli. Jeremiah's going to give you a long piece of plastic, actually, to roll it out on, because you don't want to do it on the granite. It'll stick too much.
Yes, I imagine. Here, let's start right there.
Give him a nice long piece, Jeremiah. There you go. Sophia, you did wonderful. Look at this nice dough. Now, if you want it redder, we've got more of a pink. You want to add more food coloring. All right, stop you now. Hush back. Okay, good. All right, so we've got a nice soft dough. You want to feel that, Jake? Feel how nice and soft that feels.
Oh, wow.
Nice and soft. It's going to make a nice ravioli. All right, now you're going to roll yours out, and Jeremiah, you're going to give us plastic to put this in so we can refrigerate this. Why don't you take that?
So what am I doing with this?
You're going to roll that out. Jeremiah, just take this with you.
Oh, okay, I need a rolling pin.
You're going to roll that out.
Or,
You're gonna put the plastic on the top so
Okay.
it doesn't stick. You're gonna roll it out. We got Jake working the rolling pin. Yes.
No, my mom will be so pumped watching this.
Yeah. And you know what? Maybe he'll make it for you.
Maybe.
All right, let's lift up and do a little flour on there, Jake.
Okay.
Lift up the plastic. You want to just flour it a little bit so it doesn't stick too much. While Jake is doing that, I'm gonna get started on the filling because we have a lot of work to do. I told you I was gonna put.
I'm excited. Yeah.
He needed to do his push-ups and sit-ups because we're getting him to work. Gotta work hard. All right, so for our filling, now I know this is, I can't bring it up to you because we just don't have room, but I'm gonna explain it to you. 1 can of chickpeas. We're using chickpeas.
Okay.
Then we're using half a bag of Enjoy Life chocolate chips. We mix them. We mix the dark and the semi-sweet. And then a little bit of lemon zest and a little bit of whatever alcoholic thing that you're going to decide on. Vermouth, vodka, or a white wine. We put that in there. We have it. I'm going to show you. We have it in our food processor, and here it looks. It's like a chocolate hummus almost.
Okay.
It's a chocolate, but it's very decadent because we have that beautiful chocolate in there.
I remember we once made a chocolate filling with avocado and chocolate,
Nice,
which is pretty
yes.
cool too.
I
Yeah.
love chocolate avocado. My girlfriend makes me a chocolate avocado pie, which is phenomenal.
Awesome.
And it gives me that chocolate craving without the dairy, and it's so yummy.
So is this good enough, or should I
You're
flatten it
doing
more?
good. You're a little bit more, and you know what? You can kind of pull towards you a little bit, like
What do you
when
mean?
you pull the rolling pin like this way, like that, to flatten it out, and then pick up the plastic and make sure you're getting a good. And I put that down again, and then kind of pull out.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
All right, try to do that a little bit. We're putting him to work. He's doing a very good job. That means he gets to eat.
Oh yeah.
Did you know that?
No.
You have to work for your food.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
All right, we have a little bit of lemon zest going into this, into the inside filling. Jeremiah, how's that going back there? You're gonna have to put that on the cooling rack. What are you doing? Go wash your hands. Good girl.
It's very nice. Very nice.
Is it done?
Yeah.
Okay. Be careful with the meringues, please. Here. Oh wait, here, use this. This is the towel. All right, so I've got the filling, and all I'm gonna do is mix it around a little bit to incorporate that. Yeah, that's good enough. I don't want to turn on the mixer because it's so loud.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't want to kill your guy's ear there. There, he's doing a good job. Look, he's doing good, right?
Looks like silly buddy.
All right, so I want you to smell this because you're gonna smell that unique scent that comes with the chickpeas,
Chocolate
the
hummus.
lemon zest. Yeah, right. It smells like chocolate hummus. All right, so now that that's ready to go, we're ready to fill our raviolis.
This
Oh,
looking good?
Jeremiah. Oh boy, how's that? Good. Got it. Good. Okay, you're doing good, Jake. All right, let's bring it over this way. We're gonna make our chocolate ravioli, so you'll put it right here. How you doing, Sophia? Good? All right, let's see. We want to make sure it's thin because if it's too thick,
Can I
Jeremiah
get the
said it wasn't
hearts
good
out?
when it's thick.
Oh, okay.
He said that's what he said, so we're going by what he
Can I
said.
Got
get
it.
the hearts?
You can help. You're gonna help Jake do it. Yes.
Are we making heart-shaped
You're
ravioli?
making heart-shaped raviolis with
Oh,
chocolate
yeah.
filling inside, and it's gonna be so yummy. All right. This is gonna be your job, you and Jake. All right.
Oh, what are we doing, Sophia?
You guys do that. We're gonna do hearts, all the hearts. We're gonna fill the hearts. We're gonna press them closed. Jeremiah's gonna give us a nice piece of parchment paper on a pan, Jeremiah, so that we can actually chill those in the refrigerator for a little bit. All right. You want to let Jake do something? There you go.
Yes.
Good girl. I'm gonna start making the filling for the roulade while they're actually cutting out the heart-shaped raviolis. Because our roulade is out of the oven, we're gonna let it cool for about 10 minutes before we flip it onto a clean kitchen towel and then fill it with our delicious chocolate filling.
I don't know. Nah, I don't think we can make it there.
He's doing a good job, right, guys?
Think about that one.
All right, if you're watching Jake and you have something to say to him, you can actually post a little comment on the bottom.
Cool.
We'll try to read it if we can from where we're at.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, good. Okay, so you did 5. So we have 5 ravioli right there. And that little we're going to put a little bit of filling in it because we don't want it.
We're putting it on before we take them out?
Yep, we're
Okay.
going to put it right in the middle here. And we're actually going to, well, Mommy's going to show you how to do it first. And then
So do we not need to spread it? We just kind of...
You don't spread it, you just leave it right there
Okay.
in the middle. And then, how many do we have again? 5?
10.
So 5 altogether because we need a top for it, right?
This is so fun.
We need a top for it.
Yeah.
Did you make ravioli before?
No, I've never done
Exciting,
it.
right?
Yeah.
This is a big deal making ravioli, but it's so much fun.
We have 5 and 5.
We like all kinds of ravioli, but chocolate ravioli, I mean, there's really nothing better than chocolate
So
ravioli.
are pretty much all your meals like home prepared, making all your own?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah. All right,
Yeah.
so let me just show you. This is the top of the heart. We're actually going to put, can you wait, Ashbat, for 1 minute? Okay. We're going to press it closed onto the heart that has the chocolate on it. And then what I'm going to do is just show you. I'm going to pick it up. And I'm just going to close the edges here. Now you can feel the dough start to get really soft because of the heat of our hands.
Okay.
So we want to work a little bit fast, and you want to close that up. So now we have 1 chocolate ravioli that Jake and Sophia and myself made. We're going to put it on the baking sheet, and then you guys are going to do the rest. When you're peeling off the hearts like Sophia's doing, just be careful, Sophia. You can move all the way over here and cover it, and let Jake do those, okay? Then we're going to re-roll the rest of it, and Jake and Sophia can roll that out again and do the cutouts. Now, once you have the one on the top, you want to press down a little bit around the edges to take out the air and to keep that chocolate on the inside in the middle. Because once we fry it, that chocolate's going to melt.
Okay.
Inside it's going to be delicious.
Nice.
All right, I'm going to do the filling for the roulade because Jeremiah's giving me
Let's
that.
get right on
Let's
top.
get it going, Mom. Get it going. Jeremiah, we always run out of time when we're having fun, don't we? Right? All right, so for the filling of the roulade, I've got a half a container of mascarpone. Now you can do a separate non-dairy filling if you want, and that non-dairy filling can be just the chocolate chips with a little bit of powdered sugar and some agave and make a nice spread, or you can do the chocolate chips with a little bit of jelly like a raspberry jam or a strawberry jam. Mix that up and spread it on the inside of the roulade. That would be a non-dairy version, and that's just as delicious. We did it with our beach plum jam, and it was incredible.
They are.
They're hard to pull up, Sophia?
This requires fine motor skills that I do not always have.
Ah, I think you guys do. You're doing good. All right, so we also are doing about 3 tablespoons of ricotta cheese. This is the filling for that, so I'm just going to show you. This is the filling for the roulade. We've got mascarpone, ricotta cheese. We're going to put a little bit of agave. And we're going to do our Enjoy Life chocolate chips that we pulverized in our coffee grinder.
So our chocolate
Got a
chips are awesome
teaspoon of
because
that.
they're dairy and soy
Yes.
free.
And
which-
normally we wouldn't do the dairy with the chips, but it's just a little treat today for Valentine's Day. We're going to do about a teaspoon of our coffee powder. Now the coffee powder is just a freeze-dried granulated coffee. And we wanted to just do a little addition of a coffee flavor inside the roulade. How you doing, guys?
I think we're
You guys
about
did a
ready.
good job. You want me to pull them up? Are you guys afraid to touch them?
I'm afraid that if I touch it, it'll
All right.
disintegrate in my hands. But we'll try.
So just go for it, Jake.
Yeah.
You can't make any mistakes in cooking and baking, really.
Really?
Yeah, you can always fix it. You can always turn it into something else that tastes delicious. That's what we do in our house.
That's awesome.
All right, so we've got, I'm going to let you taste this when you're done. You're all right with dairy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. These are the 2 dairy items that we can have, the mascarpone and the ricotta cheese. As long as the ricotta cheese doesn't have wheat in it. You got it? Good job! Jake did it! He made a ravioli! He made a chocolate ravioli, not even just a regular one.
Oh yeah, no, this is,
Like,
this
you went
is
all the
super
way.
special.
Yeah.
Very special.
He went all the way. Now, normally we had these chocolate raviolis at Christmas time.
Okay.
My grandmother always made them, and she made chocolate raviolis. She fried them in a big pot, and then she tossed them with cinnamon and sugar, which is amazing.
Cool.
I love her chocolate raviolis. Right, Sophia, you're gonna re-roll. Jake, I want you to taste. This is gonna be the filling for the roulade. You want to stick a pinky in there?
What?
We don't mind your pinky. This mascarpone is the chocolate chips that we pulverized. A little bit of ricotta cheese, almost like a
that's
cannoli.
good. Yeah, it tastes
Chocolate
Italian,
and
desserty.
coffee.
Yeah.
All right, Jeremiah's gonna, actually, let's put this to the side now, Sophia. Let's put this away. Jeremiah, go put those in the refrigerator for a little bit. And we're gonna actually bring up our roulade because we're gonna fill that because you have to do it when it's warm. So we don't want you to miss out on that because that is really gonna be spectacular. All right, Jake, you ready?
Nice.
Good job.
Oh yeah.
All right, we'll take that, Sophia. All right, Jake's out of here.
Sure, we want this? All right.
Yeah, it's all right. We can put it here for now. I stacked up over here.
Okay.
All right. So here's our roulade cake that came out. All right, it's hot still.
Nice.
Now feel how it's tight. It's not
But we gotta
too
be
hard.
quick, you say.
We have to be quick, yeah, because we have to get it out of there. First, we have to loosen the edges. Make sure everything's out. Sophia, can you stop? No, she's watching herself and she's doing some kind of a dance.
Because it's going.
All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna flip this out onto the towel. Now you guys do this at home, just make sure you use a clean kitchen towel. And here's our cake, our roulade. Jeremiah, you got the water going? Yeah. Sophia and Jake are gonna actually spread that filling inside the roulade. You ready?
And then you roll it.
Give him the chance, yes.
So this is kind of like a bouche de Noël a little bit. You know what that kind of
yes.
cake is? So it's like, it's okay, cool.
Yes.
'Cause that's my favorite type of cake ever.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, our cake is a little bit different because we have, you know, no eggs.
Well, yeah, but
and
the same style is.
right,
Okay.
the style is, and the flavor is delicious.
Awesome.
We've been testing this for a couple weeks now. I want to make sure we got it right for when Jake gets here. And it's good to spread it when it's a little bit warm because then it'll spread a lot easier. And that bowl should make enough for this small roulade. Now we have a topping that's going to go on it also.
Surprise
and we're
topping.
using a chocolate ganache for that.
Oh, chocolate ganache.
Chocolate ganache. We're using our Enjoy Life chocolate chips to make our chocolate ganache, of course.
I love ganache.
All right, but I think we should do the ganache. Then we'll do the chocolate raviolis, and then we'll do our little whipped surprise. Yeah. All right. So why don't you guys do that? Jeremiah, you can actually melt some chocolate so we can make the ganache. Jake's got it. He's like, let's get this.
Oh
done.
my God, no,
Let's
we
get
are.
this. We are doing this right now. Right? Yeah, you can melt those, honey.
All of them?
Yes, melt all of them. For our chocolate ganache, we're just using Enjoy Life chocolate chips. We are melting the actual dark chocolate ones because you really want to just pump up that chocolate flavor on this roulade. We're using powdered sugar and a little bit of agave. If you wanted to add a little bit of oil or butter, you can do that to just give it a shine.
All right,
Got
so
it. Look
yeah,
at
and
this.
am I
He's
missing
doing
some
such a
maybe
good
right
job.
here?
You
It's
guys
all
are gonna,
melting in
like,
this.
Yes. Yep, that's all right. It's melting. The cake is a little hot. It's easier to spread. You can use the back of the spoon.
Actually, the back spoon will work better now.
Yep. You need a little angle on your item. All right, so we want to get into those corners, right?
Yeah, we want to use as much of this delicious stuff as possible
Yes.
too.
Now, if you want to go a little bit further, you can actually sprinkle a little bit of chocolate chips inside.
Thank you,
Sophia, got
Sophia.
that? Don't get his hand, just get him. You can sprinkle a little bit of chocolate chips inside before you roll it up. Done?
Cool.
If you don't mind, yeah. All right, so now we're gonna get rolling. Jeremiah, we're actually, Sophia, if you get down for 1 second, we're gonna get a nice plate out. Yeah, we're gonna get a nice plate for our roulade. What do you think, Jake? Is that good enough for the roulade? It should fit it.
I hope so.
All right, so now you're done. We're gonna roll this. I'm gonna let Jake help me. Sophia, you're done with that. Oh,
We missed a little. There
don't
we go.
lose that little
Yeah,
bit.
we cannot
gotta
lose
keep
it.
that.
Yeah, there we go. I think it's looking good.
All right, the spoon is done, right? Now for the roulade, I'm just gonna take it and I'm gonna show you how we roll it using the kitchen towel, all right, Jake?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna just go over. And if it cracks, it's okay because you're gonna paste that up with some chocolate ganache. So you see a little crack there? It's okay.
And the more you roll, the less it cracks.
Well, you know what?
Sometimes, maybe.
It's sometimes. It really, you just never know. Making it egg-free, dairy-free, and all that stuff, sometimes you get a little bit of a
Right, sure.
of a harder way to do things. But we're gonna get that. Okay, we're gonna get that onto the plate, hopefully. It's cracking. We had our parchment. Where'd our parchment go? All right, actually, I'm just gonna try to do this. I'm gonna roll it
That worked.
back and forth.
It's cracking.
All right, so now we have big news
It's not
because we
getting
have to.
cracked.
Yeah, we're getting cracked. That's okay because we have more in the refrigerator. All right, let's get our.
That looks so good.
All right, now
Or
we
you
can make
can-
a couple things.
Yeah.
You can use a couple different things. We're cracking on the edges here. We should have let it cool a little bit longer. Okay, leave that here. Jeremiah, you're melting chocolate for me, right?
Yeah.
So how much longer would you want to let it cool to reduce the crackage?
About 2 more minutes. Well, you know, you just never know. Like this morning one, we had no crackage.
Okay.
And we'll get it out and I'll show you. We had a really good roll.
Mm.
But when you're
Yum.
rolling it, you just want to be careful and you have to really
Don't touch.
use that kitchen towel to your advantage
Right.
when you're rolling it. And if you want to chill it, then when you're done, we don't have time for all that.
Yeah,
So
sure, right.
We're just kind of doing, you're melting chocolate for me, right? And you and Jake are going to make, huh? You want to eat it? Not yet.
You
Okay.
and both,
Yeah.
brother.
Eat that baby.
All right, so here's our roulade from this morning.
Oh, cool.
Right, Jeremiah, move out of the way, please. Thank you. So we rolled it in parchment and refrigerated it. Kind of gives it a chance to chill out, literally.
Right. Oh, wow.
So we have, I want to show them that, there's no cracks. It's all contained. And when we spread it on, we're going to actually put that ganache right on top.
Oh, yes.
So let's take this one away and put it away, Jeremiah, please. And we'll get one more dish, Jake.
Mm-hmm.
And since this one's nice and cool, I'm going to use this one to roll. You can use that for that, honey. Oh, actually, you have chocolate. He has chocolate for us. You ready? Sophie, you ready for chocolate?
Chocolate, 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 chocolate.
This is the kid you see running up to the Enjoy Life booth at all the expos. I need chocolate.
Oh,
She's
it's-
the one that runs up and takes the bags of chocolate chips.
Oh, I'll look for
Right?
you, Sophia.
All right, we're gonna get our ravioli into the fryer. You guys ready for this? Because this is gonna be unbelievable. We have 2 different kinds of ravioli that we're gonna pull out of the refrigerator. One has regatta chocolate inside, and the other one just has the chickpea chocolate that we showed you before. So I'm gonna get those out and show you, Jake, what we did. Oh, that was not good. That wasn't good. See that?
Right.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So here's the chocolate ricotta ravioli. That's
They
similar
okay?
to what you did.
Okay.
Okay. No. Hey.
Yeah, I dumped over my whole thing. And then these are.
Ravioli
Thank you,
with
honey.
no
I need a
filling.
bigger bowl, please.
Bigger?
Yeah. These are the ravioli with the chickpea in them that we did earlier to get them ready. So
Okay.
that you would
Mom,
eat.
gonna
Yeah,
You
yeah.
have to
So
wait.
we got the time, yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna actually put those into the fryer.
Well, let me ask you,
Right
from
before you
start
get
to
to go.
finish, what's the time on this kind of
It
recipe?
depends, like when you use the food processor, everything goes a lot faster.
Right.
When you're actually doing the ravioli, maybe half an hour to
Okay.
roll it out and fill it to do 2 dozen. And then, you know, when you're making them, you might as well make them.
Right.
So you're only using 1.5 cups of your flour,
Mhm.
and you're only using about half a bag to a bag of your chocolate.
Oh, these
So
are
it's not
nice.
like you're using a lot of product and not getting something out of it. But
Yeah.
I like the chocolate ravioli for a dessert because you only need 1 or 2 of the big ones.
Mm-hmm.
These are
And
very
the smaller
nice.
ones, you know,
Yeah,
you
they're
can,
pretty
the
good.
smaller ones you can kind of throw those down real quick. Jeremiah has
A
the
bigger
water
bowl for
boiling,
me to
right?
lick.
It's plenty.
We're gonna actually fry up the bigger ones. Jake, you wanna put those into here?
Okay, let's do this.
And because we're talking, it's obviously taking a lot longer. So we're gonna actually put those, we'll do 3 and then we'll do 2. How about that?
Okay.
We'll do 3 to start. We're gonna put those down into the fryer. I'm gonna put the top on just because it's right behind me and I don't wanna get burned. But we have it on 375. You can do it in a pan if you want. Okay, go wash up. Go
I
wash.
wanna lick it.
Go wash up, please. Thank you. All right, this is Jeremiah. I need you to do this more, honey. This needs to get. What did Sophia do?
I don't know.
She's making a mess. Put that in the microwave for about 30
Because then I
seconds.
have 2
When you
bowls
microwave
to
the chocolate, you have to keep an eye on it. You know that.
Okay.
lick.
You
Yeah,
have to keep
I
an
didn't
eye on
know
it,
that.
and you have to stir it like every 30 seconds. Normally, you could put it on the double boiler and do that whole thing.
Mama,
which
now
is-
I have 2 bowls to lick.
Oh, okay. Which is really the right way to do it, but we're gonna do fast.
Speed-wise.
fast speed, yeah. And then we're gonna use the powdered sugar and the agave to kind of smooth out the ganache. Can you don't interrupt when mommy's talking to Jake, all right? So now we have the 2 kinds of raviolis here. Jeremiah's actually gonna boil those other ones, and we're gonna eat
Oh,
them like a
cool.
regular ravioli
Right on.
with just a little chocolate sauce on it. Is the water boiling? No, that's okay. That's good. You can take this tray, the whole tray of ravioli. Jeremiah's gonna boil that in the water for about 3 to 4 minutes. That's it. You know, that's a quick one, Jeremiah. You can take that.
You're good, buddy.
All right, so now we've got a nice melted chocolate. What about that, Jake? That's much better.
That looks gorgeous.
That's really nice.
I mean,
and then, yeah, that's what Sophia wants to do right now. That's why I'm yelling at her.
She and I both.
All right, so now I'm gonna do a little bit of our powdered sugar. You guys are gonna mix that up so I can check out the fried ravioli.
All right, I'll
So I'm
start.
gonna mix
Then you
that.
keep following. All right, here we go. Your mom knows how to cook.
Okay, we got a lot of stuff going on today.
She told me how to make this.
No, so you know how to do this too? Awesome, kind of. You know, a lot more than I do.
She's a very good cook.
I'll bet.
Make sure they don't touch the bottom.
That
Make
looks
sure they
really
don't touch the
good.
bottom.
They don't touch.
Keep them up, though. Keep them up. All right, you got that. Now we're gonna loosen it up a little bit. You can use rice milk if you want.
What are we using?
We're gonna use a little bit of agave
Okay.
and a little, not like you need more sweetness, but just a little bit of loosen up.
Sure.
You can use rice milk, flax milk, whatever milk that this person, whoever's watching, is gonna make the recipe, whatever you can eat. Sophia, let me just loosen that up a little bit, okay? Now, when you have the chocolate by itself, you can just spread right on there. You don't even need to do all this. But we're gonna actually loosen it up a little bit more. Ready? Go.
Oof.
You have to work a little bit fast with the chocolate before it cools.
Okay.
Because once it cools, it kind of sets. Now we got our ravioli frying. What do you think of those, Jake?
Oh man, I can't wait to
So
eat
cool,
them.
right? We're gonna just turn it over one more time. If you want a sweeter dough, take out the baking powder and add about a 1/4 cup of sugar. That'll make it really crispy, but we're having a softer dough because we want it to be light and kind of almost fluffy. Yeah, there you go.
Wow, it looks so ganache.
I know, right?
Yes.
It's very chocolatey. All right, now this is the hard part, is putting it onto the actual
Right.
roll. Now we have a little bit here that we did a softer version that we could spread down first, but I think we'll just go with this.
Okay.
This is like really super chocolatey. We want chocoholics to just
It's Valentine's
go
Day,
crazy.
of
Yeah.
course.
All right, let me pick those up.
Oh, my dad is watching. He can cook this for my mom for sure. Oh
yeah?
Oh yeah.
Does your dad cook?
No, but you know what?
He can do it.
He can do it. Yeah.
All right, so this is what you guys are gonna do. You're gonna spread this chocolate on here.
Okay.
Let Jake do some, okay, Sophia?
All right, here we go.
And then you're just gonna kind of make fork marks in it like that.
Cool.
All right, you guys go ahead and do that. Jeremiah, I need a little more chocolate melted when you get a minute.
Oh, there's one.
Oh my gosh, this is so
So it's almost time to have a little bite. So we're gonna get our plate ready.
chocolate food.
Yeah. Chocolate food is right.
Ready to go off the wall?
All
Ah. All right, yeah, me too.
right, we've got our chocolate ravioli right here. We're gonna do a little whip for that so we can kind of dunk it in there and maybe a little chocolate syrup.
How's that
You're
looking? Should
doing
we add
good.
more?
Yep, keep going, go all the way.
All of it?
At least you can get the front so everybody can see how it looks.
Oh,
See
okay,
that,
I
yeah.
gotcha.
And then if we need more chocolate, we can always go get it. We can melt some more.
Chocolate.
Right here, I need your spoon on that.
No, you flip them around
Cool.
a little
All right,
bit.
now let's get it down on the side here.
All right, let me just have a little taste of that.
Oh, I want to take.
I'm gonna taste too.
How you doing, all right?
Yeah, again, the front part.
The chocolate ganache, you really you want to like work a little fast with it. And if you refrigerate it overnight, then you just want to let it sit out and get to room temperature. Maybe give it a little bit of a whip before you put it on, because as you can see, it hardens real quick.
Very quick, yeah.
All
How
right,
we
so
doing
you
that?
want to
Yeah,
make,
it's
that's
great.
very good. Yes, he's making it look like a log. Look, that's the sportsman in him. He's doing the log work.
Yes, indeed.
All right, so we're gonna just put this on here.
Can I go get the surprise?
Oh, you could, honey. We're gonna actually,
Which one?
this one right here, we're gonna
Ruh-roh.
finish doing that. Now, when we talked to Jake, he told us a couple things that he didn't like, which we wouldn't dare serve to him, ever. But we wanted to just play a little joke on him. So we made our beautiful meringue mushrooms. We made meringues, And we're going to actually put them on the log because, as you know,
Of course.
the mushrooms grow on the logs and you can't really go without having.
That's
Why
true.
don't you go wash up?
But they're not made of real mushrooms, right?
They're not real mushrooms. It's just we took the egg white that we did not use.
Oh, okay.
We took the egg white, we whipped it with some sugar, and we actually put that in the oven and just let it sit.
Okay.
So Jeremiah's going to give us a little chocolate. I'm going to show you how we make our little mushrooms, all right?
Mushroom.
Ooh, sorry, honey, you okay?
I'll get a little
Jeremiah, you got
like
chocolate
that.
for me? So we're using tons and tons and tons of chocolate. If you're at home and you're going, oh my gosh, this is crazy, this is Valentine's Day. It's a chocoholic's dream. Between chocolate raviolis and a chocolate roulade, and we have little noëls and stuff we're gonna decorate with. You wanna just enjoy yourself for that one day, right?
Oh yeah.
Jeremiah, thank you, honey. Yes, thank you. All right, so we have a little bit of our chocolate chips. We melted. We're gonna just kind of temper that by stirring it up and getting them all melted together. Sophia actually knows exactly what to do with these meringue mushrooms. You're gonna show
Right here?
Jake. Yep, right in the middle. Don't poke it, don't poke it. All right, so we take the little, I'll do it, it's hot. We take the chocolate, Jake,
I'll
we put it
I'll put the thing in there.
on the top.
I'll put the thing in there.
Then we
and
put the
make
stem on,
Mm.
and then we let them dry.
And they're like little mushrooms.
We're gonna dust them with the cocoa powder that we made out of the Enjoy Life chocolate chips. And that's gonna be a little fun mushroom. We
Oh,
wanted to
nice.
tease you a little bit.
Well, I can eat these, I think.
Yes, I think you
We'll
can
see.
have these, right?
Yeah.
You won't get sick. Now, if someone has a food allergy, we would never fool around with them.
Mm-mm.
But we just thought this was a cute little thing.
Yeah.
Because it goes with the log.
Of course.
You okay,
no.
Jeremiah?
Yeah.
You got the raviolis out?
No.
So we have our chocolate ravioli that has got the filling.
Mhm.
Those are boiling about 4 to 5 minutes in hot
Let me
water.
try one.
Go ahead, Jake. Go ahead. Now let me move this over there by you. And I'm gonna actually put the rest of the chocolate, the ones with the chickpea, into the fryer. And those actually, you can make them ahead of time, and then Valentine's Day you can just fry them up. Or you can actually make them the day of, chill them in the refrigerator or the freezer, and then just fry them when you're ready. All right, so these are, dirty hands. You
Love
want one?
aprons. No, aprons
I know,
are great.
right? Aprons are great. You want to do
Alright,
another
I'll do this
one?
last one here.
All right, and we have one more.
Mom, the ones that
go
are
get-
left, can we eat it?
Oh, would you stop, please, with the eating stuff right now?
I'm hungry.
I know you are. Everybody's hungry.
I think I used too much chocolate. Is that possible?
No, I don't think
I
it's
didn't think
possible
so.
to ever use too much chocolate.
I'll go
Yeah,
get the
that's
other
really good.
one.
That's okay. All right, so we have one more, right? Sophia, leave them over there, honey. We don't need them.
Can I at least take one?
No. All right, so one more.
One more? Did we get that
One more. And we're going to let those cool over here. Can you move those over there, Jake? Is that all right?
Yes,
Put
of
them in front
course.
you? All right, so now that we have our melted chocolate syrup, we can actually have a little bite of our, but I'm going to, thank you, Jeremiah, a little of the tomato sauce, please.
Oh, these are the boiled ones right here?
These are the boiled raviolis.
Tomato sauce.
They still have chocolate in them. Oh, don't put that on. Never mind. Never mind. I change my mind. I change my mind all the time when I'm cooking.
That's
Because it's like you wanna, like, I don't know if I want that right now.
I don't want to do it.
Yeah, we have regular ones, but we're not gonna make those right now. All right, Sophia, you can pass out the napkins and the
Right now
forks,
inside my mouth.
and I will be busy working on this little. So we have our chocolate syrup melted. We have a little bit of mascarpone.
Jeremiah, this is yours. This is mine. This
So we're gonna
this is mine.
mix that around. Jeremiah, can you throw that away, please?
This is
Thank you.
mine. Here you go, Mom.
Put it down, honey. Thank you. Not there. Put it someplace else away from that, please. All right, so we have the mascarpone and the chocolate syrup that we melted. We're gonna actually just add a little bit on the side
Thank
there.
you.
You can dunk.
Jeremiah,
I just love chocolate,
you can
period.
put it on.
So anytime I can eat it, I just will. I'll go for it.
And
All right, everybody ready to try some?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
ready.
me too. Chocolate.
All right.
Chocolate. Chocolate.
So go for the chocolate. Whichever one you want.
Listen,
We
listen,
actually
I want this one.
we'll do this in a minute. We'll wait for the roulade.
Wait,
Alright, so
We have our chocolate. Go ahead,
Go
Jake. You
for
take in. We have our mushrooms here.
Go ahead, just stab it.
oh no. Alright, here we go.
He's trying the chocolate ravioli, which has the regatta chocolate inside. You
I'm
don't even
trying
really
this
need
one.
anything on it.
I'm trying this.
Maybe just a little, what do you think, a little butter?
I tried the fried
Or just
one.
by itself?
I tried
Maybe a little butter would add a bit of richness
A
to it.
little element to it.
Oh, yeah.
If you can do the dairy, you're having
I'm
the
trying
regatta
the fried
inside anyway.
Yes.
So you might as
this
well.
one.
All right, so now the fried ravioli, I'm gonna have a little bite.
Oh, I would love to try that one.
Go ahead, Jake.
Because that
go
has the
for it.
hummus,
Yes.
chocolate hummus
Yep.
one in it.
So there's a little dunk if you want to dunk.
Mmm.
Mm.
Okay.
Take it. Pick it up and take it. Mmm. You did a good job on the dough. We had a nice dough, right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna eat it.
Mmm. Soft dough. On the inside, you have that nice punch of chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
You don't taste the alcohol. It's not really a presence. It's just really to add a little bit of moisture to that.
Okay.
You can use water, but
Mm-hmm.
when my grandmother used to use the vermouth, it was like really, really super pungent.
Now, does it cook off
Yeah.
the alcohol?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mmm. These are really fluffy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mmm. I didn't try that one yet.
Really good.
I love this.
Wow, this is delicious.
You like that?
Literally the best ravioli I've ever
I've
had.
never had. I
Chocolate
love it,
ravioli.
Jake. I love it. We have some more coming out.
Now, can I have some of the chocolate ravioli with?
You guys ready for
Oh yeah,
the
I'm ready. I'm
roulade?
ready for that bad boy.
We'll go with the roulade. And you know what? Hold on. This may be the first time that you eat mushrooms. What do you think?
The 5th time, but the first time I ate mushrooms without getting sick.
Okay.
Mhm.
Here we go. All right, we'll cut the first part off because we don't need that.
I don't
We'll
want
give Jake a
that
mushroom
looks so good.
and we'll give him a little chocolate.
I like a mushroom.
Yes, you can also be very patient. We actually have some chocolate syrup we can put on top that we made, but if you want to go over the top, put the chocolate syrup on. If
Okay.
you want to just go on the side, you can do a little bit of the chocolate mascarpone on the side. Who else wants a piece of roulade?
Mmm.
You want a piece of roulade? Jeremiah, pay attention. I'm giving it to him and he's not. What do you think, Jake?
Oh, it's terrific.
Do you like the mushrooms?
I do. They're
They're
great.
very different, right?
You know, definitely not the type of mushrooms that, you know, I'm terrified of, but...
No. That's for sure.
Mm.
Got a
Taking
couple
out the
more.
bottom.
She's taking out the bottom. Now you let those cool and set, and then you dust them with the Enjoy Life chocolate chips on
Yep.
top. Either they look like the dirty mushrooms, which are the kind that actually come on a roll like this. And those are really fairly easy. Now we have a couple other things we just want to grab. All right, we've got one more thing, Jeremiah. Would you grab that out? What, honey? Yeah, not right now, okay?
Oh,
Now,
I got
for the
it.
top of our roulade, you can do your little chocolate heart. You can do your chocolate heart on the inside.
Mmm.
And then do your marshmallow and a little dollop.
Can I have a small piece
Wow.
of roulade with the marshmallow?
That's the chocolate that's the
Chocolate
chocolate
heart.
bomb right there. Right?
Yeah, well, no, the heart, man, that adds the,
Yeah, that's really pretty.
Now, can
We
I
have one more thing that we didn't get time to make, but we're gonna actually let Jake eat it, and it's our pomegranate ice.
Mm.
Jeremiah, bring out the pomegranate ice and I'll finish that off. I know you do.
Pomegranate ice.
Oh,
Is it
who
really
wants
your
more
bag?
chocolate ravioli? I just took it away. I'm sorry. I didn't get to have one.
I didn't get to have one.
This
either.
is the best stuff you'll ever taste.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How do you eat it? Just
I'm
straight
gonna
out?
show you, you know?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I used to eat it.
I would too.
Oh, that tastes good.
Oh my gosh, the chocolate ravioli is yummy. Boiled or fried, I like them.
Mm-hmm. Different quality for different styles,
totally
yeah.
different. And you know, with this one you might need 2 or 3. Ooh, Sophie, you okay?
Mhm.
It's hot. This one you might need 2 or 3. This one you could just go with 1 or 2, and that's
Okay.
plenty.
Yeah.
And you know, if you do a little decoration like this on the fried raviolis on the side, you will have plenty for dessert for you and whoever else you're having Valentine's with, right?
Yeah.
All right, so here's the pomegranate.
Can I have this?
Yeah. Now, normally what I would do is add the chocolate chips at the last minute. So when you have your pomegranate ice ready, it's just pomegranate juice, water, and sugar.
Okay.
You put that in the freezer a couple hours and you scrape it, just like we did. Then you're gonna add your chocolate chips. And Jake, you can stir that up just a little bit.
Yes, indeed.
And then I'm gonna spoon that out into here.
So chocolate and pomegranate. Honestly, you can add chocolate
and
to anything.
pomegranates. Yes, you're right. Chocolate and pomegranates are amazing.
All right, so just put them in right now.
Yep, you can just scoop out a cup for everybody. We have our chocolate hearts to go on top. Sophia, please don't touch it right now, okay? Let's switch to it all. And we have our we made little homemade nonpareils with Enjoy Life chocolate chips.
We're missing one.
No, honey, thank you though. You want to scoop out some more?
Would you like
some
one?
hearts, Jake?
Ready.
You don't want to leave them without their hearts.
Of course.
You need a heart, and you need a little nonpareil. And you need a spoon, right? Jeremiah,
What?
you gonna help Jake or you got
Yeah, can we get a couple
got it?
spoons? Or we got spoons?
Actually,
I don't know if
right
I can
underneath
help
you,
you.
we have to get them.
Oh, sorry, guys. All right, hold on.
Nope, you're good. So we have our chocolate hearts. We just melted Enjoy Life chocolate chips. We put them into heart shapes. We put them in the refrigerator and let them
No,
sit.
which one should I
Now we
do?
were hoping we had time to show you all that, but we don't. But the pomegranate ice is the easy recipe.
Mm.
You just put that in the freezer and you let it go and you start scraping. Give Jake one.
Mine took a
Get a
break.
spoon. Okay, here's a spoon.
Oh, yes. Oh, sorry. Yes.
That's okay. You don't need to get them. We do.
Oh, no. No, I'm part of the team.
So although we're making a huge mess here, this really isn't that difficult. And you actually can do the pomegranate ice overnight. You can do the roulade and then frost it the day of. And you can actually do the ravioli, a week in advance if you like. Jeremiah, can I have some ice?
Oh, I missed the last one. I'm so sorry, Dana.
No, that's okay. Did everybody get a heart? Did everybody get a chocolate heart? All right, so I love the chocolate chips with the pomegranate. It's probably one of our favorite things.
Really?
Sophia and I love pomegranates and we love chocolate.
Yeah.
Thank you very
Yep.
much. Now we have our little hearts that we did with little nonpareils on the back. We just melted our Enjoy Life chocolate chips. We have our pomegranate ice. That's really a delicious dessert.
And a breakfast and a lunch.
I love pomegranate. You like pomegranate?
Yeah, actually,
Mm.
one of the few fruits that I really, really, really like.
Wow. And then we have that little nonpareil, which is just like a little kiss in there for you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love it. We're just adding
Oh
the
my God.
style to it.
Yeah. And you want to really fill that cup up. You want to give them a whole cup of pomegranate ice. We're just tasting everything here, so we don't have any room for it all. Mmm.
Yeah, this is actually really
All right,
good.
so Jeremiah, what was your favorite thing? Pomegranate ice.
Mhm.
Wow, there you go. The easy recipe. Jake, what
Pomegranate.
about you?
Roll cake with the mushrooms.
The roulade with
Roulade.
the mushrooms. Yep. What do you call it?
What?
What did you call it
A
before?
roll cake?
No, before that.
Oh, well, a bouche de Noël. Yeah.
A bouche de
It's
Noël.
like it's a Christmas type deal.
Right, it's like
Christmas
the Yule
log,
log, right? And that actually you can make any time of the year.
Yes.
Right?
I once had to make it for my birthday.
really?
Oh yeah.
That's awesome. And what was in your cake? Was it chocolate and something else?
Chocolate ganache on the inside
okay.
with buttercream, chocolate buttercream icing on the
okay.
outside.
Now,
This is my favorite thing.
this is like die-by chocolate one.
Love it.
That is like really delicious. Now, we actually have to make more cream for the back side,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because we didn't show you that. But I didn't get to try this yet. I've been waiting to try this.
Oh yeah,
I'm
go for the
gonna-
cookies now, Sophia.
The coffee inside.
Oh yeah, no, that's delicious. Easily my
I
favorite.
like the coffee inside.
Even
All
though
right,
this is
so
great too.
Don't forget
Roulade.
about the cookies.
gluten-free grandma, what do you say? What was your favorite gluten-free grandma?
I like the heart.
Okay. Fried?
I like the Enjoy Life cookies.
I
Those
know,
are pretty
right?
great.
We made
Look
all
out,
this
lay it
stuff,
out.
and Sophia's gonna bust open the cookies and eat them. You know what? We're done. We're out of time.
Bummer.
It's time to
This has
go.
been so fun.
I have to have you come back.
Oh, I'm
because
definitely coming back.
We put you to work and you did a good job. High five. Oh,
High
you did Top
five.
Gun
We
one?
did Top Gun high
All right,
fives.
Top Gun high five.
So
I'm not
good.
good at that,
Top Gun
but
high
I'm
five.
doing it.
And one more.
Jeremiah, go ahead.
There we go.
Thank you so much for coming, Jake.
been
I
great.
really appreciate
I'll
it.
come back for sure.
I can't wait to have him back, and thank you to Joel
Oh
and
yeah, of course.
Carolyn and
Yeah.
who else? I don't know. Everybody at Enjoy Life for just supporting ABC Gluten Free and letting Jake skip school today and
We have a
come down
great group
to
of
our
people.
show.
We really do.
Yeah.
And they're all watching and probably
That's
judging.
awesome.
So.
Okay, so you guys, we're gonna do nanny nanny poo poo. We
Yeah,
didn't
right.
get to have any of those.
You really did. You were missing out. Everybody who didn't eat this stuff. This is delicious.
The chocolate ravioli that's boiled is very simple and easy. You can make that ahead of time. The chocolate roulade you can do ahead of time with the ganache and do the ganache the day of. The pomegranate ice, really quick, 1, 2, 3 in the freezer and leave it alone and forget about it. And the other things that we made here, we hope you try something out. Now, what are we doing? A little contest?
Oh yes, yes. So we were doing.
We're doing a little contest, so pay attention. Jake's gonna tell you all about it.
So all right, hold on. There's a link to it.
Okay, so there's a link that you're gonna get. You go to Enjoy Life.
Yes, yes. Hold on one moment.
Oh, while he's doing that, I'm gonna eat another ravioli because I love the chocolate ravioli boil.
I was gonna ask you if I could have pastas, regular ravioli.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it is. You go on to our Enjoy. So okay, basically it's a recipe contest,
Okay.
and yeah, we're showcasing our recipes from Enjoy Life Foods.
Mm-hmm.
And if you go on to Pinterest.com/EnjoyLifeFoods, you're automatically entered to win a case of baking chocolate from Enjoy Life Foods. And the baking chocolate is easily our most popular product.
Which one is that?
It's all of
The
it.
chocolates, the
Yeah.
in the bag.
Yes, exactly.
So either one. So they have the mega chunk, the dark chocolate morsels, and the semi-sweet little minis.
Yeah.
So if you guys bake something,
Right.
make something using Enjoy Life products.
So entries are valid through February 20th. And yeah, we
Time.
select one winner at random. But yeah, it's Pinterest.com and /EnjoyLifeFoods.
Okay, and then Caroline came up with the hashtag.
Oh yeah, hold on.
It's Eat Freely, Love Freely. Was that it, or did she change it up?
I think she.
If you're on Instagram and you post a picture of something you made with Enjoy Life food products.
Hashtag XOXO
XOXO.
Enjoy Life.
Enjoy Life. So we want to see all your posts. We want you to try to make something that we made today, from the easy to the hard. Try it out. You won't be sorry. It'll be something really delicious and something very different.
Yeah.
Something different.
This is my
So-
favorite
So
item.
it's time to say goodbye, okay? Let's say goodbye. Bye, everybody. Thank you for joining us today on ABC Gluten Free. We want you to come taste and see how good it is to be gluten free. And we want to thank Enjoy Life for coming down to the show today and giving us all these wonderful products to make you a delicious Chocoholics Valentine's Day treat. Enjoy. Have a great weekend, everybody. God bless.
Cheers.
Bye. She's the Chocoholic. We love it.
I am too.
Jeremiah's going to actually take us out, right?
Hair by Body Blend, makeup by Artistry, music by various
I
artists,
mean, regular raviolis too, in case you're hungry.
wardrobe by Ann Taylor, H&M, Tula, and JCPenney.
Oh, I got it. Yeah, no problem.
Follow us on Livestream, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Pinterest at ABC Gluten Free. ABC Gluten Free is a production of AmericanBods.com.
Ciao, everybody. Thank you, Jake.
Thank you.
Ciao. Have a good weekend.